Hey folks, just doing a video off my phone, keeping it rustic. I'm doing a video because I haven't really been doing videos and I've slowed right down, which I have mentioned on other videos that I've done. And I thought I would just show you guys some spoons I've been making because, hey, what else is better than carving spoons, hey? Not really. There's lots of things probably better, but anyway. So this one here, look at that grain line going through it. These are like cooking eating spoons. I like this kind of size. It's got the long handle, deep bowl. So you can still eat with it, but you can still cook with it. I like the idea of that. This one's Camphor Laurel as well. Did I just say that was Camphor Laurel? Anyway, this one's kind of cool because it's the outer layer of the like sapwood that's just under the bark, and it was just making do with what I had, and it's kind of like another part. Well, it's not kind of, it's the other part of this one. And so I got these. I got to show you some of these other ones because I think they're pretty cool. Ooh, knock stuff over. So give you a little. So this is a set. So this is these ones are poplar, burnt poplar, a fork and a spoon. But I'll give you a nice little expose. And they're matching. Check that out. I'm so proud of them. So I gave one away today to a friend, but I had another one that was round that was really nice. Probably more of a favorite than this one. This one's still awesome. This is burnt macadamia. This one's just a poplar one. Very basic. I can't really show you on here, but it sits like, it rests really well when you put it down. Nice little spoon, look at that. That nice little grain there. This one, believe it or not, guys, I would say on a hardness level, like how hard it is to carve, just to give you as an example of the difference between the density and hardness of woods, especially when it comes to carving. So if this one was a level 1, let's say it's level 1 to carve this, it's poplar, it's really soft. Let's say it's level 2 because level 1 would probably be wet poplar, like, you know, when the wood's still green. So if that's a level 2, this one here is mulga. It's just a small spoon. Look at that, guys, mulga. So dense. It's so hard and dense, this wood. It's like, I wonder if I could tap it on something. But they make clapsticks. The Aboriginals make clapsticks from it. But this is my carpenter's, this is ash. Sounds like glass or stone. So if that was a level 2, the poplar spoon, this would be like a level to carve. It'd be like out of 10, it'd be like far out. I'd even probably say level 9. Like, it doesn't really get much harder than this. They're very hard to hand carve that for me. Just by no axe work, just sitting in my van making a mess. So I'm pretty proud of that. But yeah, it's like, to me, it's such a special spoon. It's so solid. And so I thought I'd show you a little bit of stuff I've been doing. Just keeping busy. So my life at the moment there's some things in the works. On the line of I've brought up in other videos is it's pretty deep for me, and I've been staying out of stuff just for the sake of I haven't felt this was a time for me to really be telling too many people what's happening with me personally for different reasons. Good stuff. And I would just say this much is I've realized as well is I've had and have had really good men in my life. But my focus, and I have said this in other videos, my focus my whole life has been essentially appealing to finding a wife, falling in love with a woman. And that's not bad. No, it's not bad at all. I just found, and I'm coming from the perspective because I feel like this is a touchy subject for a lot of people, and it can be really twisted very easy by so many people. And I found too, for me, from my perspective, is my focus is now for the good men around me. And I love all that stuff where it's to find a wife, and sure, but that's no longer my focus in life. And it's quite liberating. And as much as I can in my own way, not because I want to get something out of it, it's just for the sake of respect for certain men in my life. I'll even try to make amends with mending bridges, even if it means, hey, we had a falling out and I was an idiot, and I'm no longer that guy, and I just wanted to apologize. And I'm grateful that I've had some of these had some of these opportunities not to get anything. And even though I've come to that realization that it's good men, it's other men that are not only being the ones that can equip me to become what I need to become and step into, but they also, I've had really amazing people that were willing to help. That was their heart, these men. And so there's a lot I could say, but I haven't felt that this is a time for me to talk about that. So I've really changed. So I'm trying to be deep with you guys as well, and I should reiterate. I don't think I said that right. Anyway, I should say it again, and I've said it in a lot of videos. The reason why I've talked a lot about spirituality, and specifically more spiritual warfare, is there's a few reasons for it, and I'll just go over this, and so you guys are like, what is he saying? And so I'm specifically talking about what I've been about in my videos and what my life is about. And one of the big things for me, whether it's my gifting, calling in God, however that may sound to a lot of people, one thing that I've experienced my whole life, and I believe everyone experiences it, whether they are aware of it or equipped with it, is spiritual warfare. And so to me, I absolutely believe there's a need in the times we live in, with all the global things going on, is for real people. And one thing I absolutely have is realness. For people that are very real and raw, to encourage, to to build people up, to speak truth, and all that. So that's what I mean when I say that stuff. But lately, what I've been going through, and there's definitely battles and things that are a struggle. I keep moving, trying to get the better lighting because it's off my phone. So that's why. I guess sometimes it was a battle for me too, where it was like I wanted to, and I want to talk about these things and help people, because that's how my life is outside from behind the camera. And there's always something God is showing me and talking to me about. So I've had that desire to encourage and still doing just specifically to the YouTube videos. That hasn't been the case lately. So I'm keeping very quiet too, because it's also that realization, guys, that a lot of these men that I'm specifically talking about, and there's a lot of those men in my life, have been in my life, and even some that I've been connecting with in different ways. And because I've realized a lot of really successful men, but whether it's success in business, success in family, and all of that, and it usually encompasses all that stuff. It's not one thing. It's men that are walking as strong and powerful men. So I hope that clears it up when I say that. That's what I specifically mean. And so I found these men, back to the point I was making, and I found a lot of these men, they are quite private men as well. And it's also that realization, and it's not that I didn't have that realization. Stepping into some of these worlds, it's me realizing I've been very open and vulnerable. And there's so many things that have come with that, and it hasn't all been good. It has not all been good. And whether it's people misunderstanding me, or spiritual warfare, the attacks that come. And so I'm always learning. And again, I've said it in other videos, but I've been very intentional in my videos. Very intentional. As much as my communication style, if that's what you want to call it, or their lack of, I'm a very, very sneaky man. Jesus taught on a few times. Jesus specifically taught, in one example, to be specific, he was talking about what do you want to call it, cunning or sneaky manager that was losing his job. And he said, observe this from the people of this world. And one thing I've found is absolutely God is, there's other scriptures too. There's another scripture that be as gentle as doves and cunning as serpents. And we are called to be cunning as Bible believing Christians. So that's the perspective I'm coming from. So I'm not trying to say everyone might, because I have all sorts of people that watch, I hope so, watch these videos. And so from my perspective, from a Christian perspective, is we are absolutely called to be cunning, to be sneaky. Not sneaky in lying and manipulation and all that. Sneaky in the sense if there's certain things you reveal and certain things you keep close to your heart and observe. And there's a season to speak things, and there's a season to shut up and listen. So I think I explained that well. So that's where I've been lately as far as my mentality goes as well. The lighting's a bit better at this angle though. This is my pretty side. So that's been the perspective of where I've been. That's a perspective I'm giving you guys of where I'm at the moment. It's a lot of new ground. It's exciting. It is quite, I guess I would say, scary as well. It's taking a lot of courage, certain things. Not everything. Some of it I'm surprised with things I've done recently where I'm like, man, I wasn't even nervous. Well, that was easy. But always remaining humble. And that's something, a responsibility God puts on us to check ourselves and remain humble. And so, circling back to the whole subject of what I'm talking about, to try to make sense to a lot of people that might be watching this video, is that's been my heart to encourage. That's what I've been saying from the beginning. I haven't changed my story. I've learned things along the way and all that, but my heart has always been with social media specifically to build people up and absolutely to spread the gospel, the good news that Jesus died for us and there's salvation in him. And someone that makes and has made many mistakes. And I can absolutely tell you, and that's what a lot of the story has been, his faithfulness in my life, my testimony. And that's the weapon I carry, is my testimony. And so, thank you for all the people that connect with me, and even some of you that have connected with me through YouTube alone, and that's how you found me or discovered me, and you know, and I do thank you guys, and I do remember a lot of you guys, and so that's been the journey. So Borries, essentially what I'm saying as well is, one, I'm telling you guys about, again, what I've always been about, and just where I'm at. And so it is exciting, and I believe, I don't know, I don't make promises, but I believe there'll come season that I'll probably come back with all sorts of exciting stuff. And I have on a bushcraft kind of survival perspective, I've been doing outdoor stuff and all that, but I've kept a lot of that out of the whole social media side of things, and I've only just posted very small things, if I have. So I don't apologize, because I didn't do anything wrong as far as not posting, but that's the season I'm at. So I love all you guys, and so that's, now you guys kind of a bit, I guess you could call this an update. It's an update vid, just to touch base with all you guys. And I haven't been doing many videos, and I haven't lost too many of you guys, so thank you. And hopefully I'll take things off when things kind of settle down in where my life. So I'll add this. There was something I mentioned, and it's a subject I talk a lot about with all this, so bear with me, guys, is is there was some videos back a while ago, maybe now, where I was talking about how there was a change of season with me, and sometimes you get seasonal changes with a lot of people and even the world, but specifically with me. And let me tell you guys, trust me when I tell you that very much the season is, or it's already changed for me in so many ways. And it's as hard as it's been at times. I don't think I'll always be a guy living in a van, and it's exciting because I believe my circumstances changing can really maximize the YouTube side of things. So Big Borry out. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for your support. I really do love all you guys, and thank you.